Assalamualaikum. Hello friends, how are you all? I hope everything is fine. My name is Vinda Callysta Putri. I am 6th grade and study at SDMM Muhammadiyah Manyar, Gresik. This time, I'm going to tell you a story about Prophet Ayub alaihi salam. Do you know him? Well, if you are curious, just listen to my story. A long time ago, there lived a man named Prophet Ayub alaihi salam. He is one of the grandsons of Prophet Yusuf. He had a wife named Rahma. Allah blessed his family with many sons and daughters. They were a happy family. He was a wealthy man, owned plenty of land and many cattle. He is also a generous person and a sincere worshipper of Allah. One day, Shaitan overheard the angels' conversation about Prophet Ayub as the righteous servant of Allah. Hearing this, Shaitan felt annoyed about it. He tried to tempt and distract his prayers to Allah, but it was failed. Then he started destroying and burn all the Prophet's own, such as his farms and his cattle. He also killed his children by destroying his living home. Even though left with no possessions and descendants, Prophet's faith was not shaken. He remained firm and kept thankful to Allah's mercy. Those made Shaitan frustrated. Then Shaitan began to afflict the Prophet's body with disease until the people around him deserted him. Only his kind wife, Rahma, that still loving and cared about him. Finally, Shaitan approached Ayub's wife to complain about all his conditions. Hearing this, Prophet Ayub was disappointed. He swore to punish his wife. He asked his wife to leave him. In this helpless state, Prophet Ayub prayed for Allah's mercy. He prayed for Allah's mercy. Then Allah accepted his prayers and commanded him to strike the earth with his foot. Suddenly, a spring arose from the ground. As Allah asked, Prophet Ayub cured his body by bathing with the spring. Meanwhile, his wife, Rahma, regretted her mistakes. She returned home to apologize. She was amazed with the Prophet's conditions. But Prophet Ayub was worried by the oath that he had taken to his wife. He prayed to Allah that he didn't want to hurt her. Then, with Allah's mercy, Prophet Ayub was asked to take a bundle of thin grass and gently strike his wife with the bundle. Then, Prophet Ayub soon regained his wealth and his children's back. Meanwhile, Shaitan ended up his plans and never get back to disturb the Prophet again. Well friends, what can we learn from this story? This story should tell us that Allah will test us in many ways, such as the pandemic that we face on now. We should remain strong in our faith, be more patient, and worship Him constantly. Never give up and keep struggling, and let Allah do the rest. Well friends, that's all my story. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.